Hello folks, welcome back. Now let's talk about the fifth part here. Now in the last part I thought of completing the VPC peering, but it is getting lengthier, so the video is getting lengthier, so I just terminated the video at 13 minutes. And in this session, right, this will be the part 5. In this part 5, okay, we're going to create the VPC peering again, and we're actually going to test everything here. That means still, if you see, still not able to reach to each other. If you see, still they are not able to reach to each other. So let's go ahead and create the VPC peering again. So the reason I have deleted is because sometimes we overlook the options which were being given by the Amazon actually, so AWS actually. Now what exactly I have overlooked, or maybe you can be overlooked, is, so if I create a VPC peering connection, okay, so if I create it green, or this time I can give orange as well. Last time in the last part, right, I have created green to orange. I'm going to give orange to green, VPC peering. And this time I'm going to select here the orange, and this is 172, the slider is coming up, and I'm going to select the green here, right? And then when you click on create peering connection, right, it's created successfully. Click on OK. Now we need to activate it. Well, the moment we activate, we will go here, accept the request, right? AWS will clearly tell you to accept. Immediately it will say modify your routing tables. It will warn you to modify, or it will intimate you to modify the routing tables. So unless you don't modify the routing tables, the VPC peering won't work. Let me show it to you. Right now you can see like the status is active, but still there is no communication between the orange server as well as the green server, right? So what we're going to do now, let's go ahead and edit the green routing table first. So I'm going to go to the routing table, and I'm going to select the green main routing table, and you can see subnet is already attached, subnet 123, and it was the routes which I'm concerned of. So here right now, apart from 10.1, everything is going to the internet gateway. That is what I explained in the last. What exactly is happening? So it doesn't matter, apart from 10.1, it might be 172.16, it might be 192.168, it might be 8. Whatever is the number, the traffic apart from 10.1 will go to the internet gateway. So what I'm going to supposed to do now, so I need to make sure that, so if it is 10 dot, it should be a local route, but what I need to make sure is, if it is reaching to 172.16, it should use this VPC peering connection. That is what we need to edit this route or update the routing table here. So how I'm going to do that? So let's do it. Okay, so why this is, yeah, okay. Now I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to, I'm in green main routing table, and edit the routes, and I'm going to add one more route here, and I'm going to select 172.16.0.0/16, and I can go ahead and check the peering connection here, and you can see orange to, this is the old one actually, I didn't refresh, it is deleted, so I need to select orange to green, select this and save the routes. Now we are telling to the VPC, actually the green VPC, if it is 10.1, it's a local route, but if it is somebody is trying to access 172, use the peering connection route. Apart from 10.1 and 172, use the gateway, which is anything route. So here now the traffic is able to reach. What I'm trying to say is, now the traffic from here, if it is 172, it is able to reach to this one. In that case, right, if that is the case, it should be able to reachable, right? Now what I'm trying to say is, yes, green is definitely reaching to orange. Then why I'm not able to get the response? Now the reason that they are not getting response is, the orange is responding to the green's request, but the request is going somewhere else. The reply is going, imagine, see what exactly is happening is, if the orange, you are pinging the orange, right, it is reaching to the orange, but orange is also sending the reply. Unfortunately, the orange, when it is replied, it is going towards the internet gateway instead of coming back to the route. Because why? We have edited only the green routing table. We also need to edit the routing table of the orange as well. Really, let's check it out. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. If you see, they are not able to reach each other. So I'm going to go back. This time the route is already there in the green. I'm going to go to orange table, and right now if you say apart from 172, everything should go to the internet gateway. That means you can see, apart from 172, if you have one more server which is having 172.16.1.200, it will reach, but apart from that, any other address, it is going to the internet gateway, which is very bad. So what I'm supposed to do, I need to edit the route in such a way, okay, come on, okay, in such a way, if 172, it should be inside, 190 10 dot, it should actually go through this VPC peering connection, talk to this one. Apart from 172 and 10, anything should go to the internet gateway. Okay, so does it really works? Let's check it out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go back. This time I'm going to edit. Still there is no ping. If you see, still there is no ping here, right? Okay, I'm going to go back, edit, add 10.1.0.0/16, and here I'm going to select VPC peer connection, and I should see orange to green peer connection. Click on save, and I should see the communication. See, voila, right? They started communicating with each other. Now this is how we need to test the communication using the VPC peering. Now here is the point. Now, is it really required to open the whole VPC network? For example, if I go to green, right, if you edit the routes, right, I open the whole VPC 172.16.0.0. Is it not possible to open only one subnet? Yes, you definitely can do that. So I'm going to open 172.16.1.0, because if you have multiple subnets in your VPC and you want only one subnet to reach, right, so still you can give like this. I'm going to update this one, and I also going to update the other routing table. This one, the other routing table, edit it. I can give 1.0/24, update it. Still they should be able to reach to each other because the routing is there. If I try to ping it, right, see, orange server, green is pinging to orange server, whereas orange server is pinging to green server. So this is how we're going to modify the routing tables. First, step 1 is establish the VPC peering. Second is modify the routing tables and start pinging to each other. So this concludes a intra VPC or VPC in a single region between the between the VPCs. So as I said, by default, two machines in a VPC can't communicate. After the establish of the VPC peering and altering the routes, right, they can be able to reach to each other. Okay, in the next session, right, what we're going to do is we're going to deploy a new machine. We're going to deploy new instances in the different region, which is Ohio. Right here we're going to deploy the new instance in Ohio. Still is in North Virginia, so I'm going to open a new one. I'm going to go to Ohio, keep the machine there, a new machine as per the design which is given below, and first check the communication, and we'll establish the inter-region VPC peering. That means VPC peering between the regions. Okay, see you in next video, guys. Wait for it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.